Morning, happy Friday. Sorry there wasn't a video yesterday, but you probably needed a break from me anyway. But it's Friday. It's the 20th day of February 2026. It is 50 degrees, 7:53 a.m. So I find that it's easier to find a parking place if I can get down here at work by 7:55. Now watch it today not work out. Watch it be today they work late, the third shift. So yesterday I just wasn't feeling too hot, and it was one of those days that when I got home I took a shower and I went straight to bed. I didn't watch any videos. I did turn it to blind views when he was live, but I went to sleep, and it wasn't because they're boring, it was just I was so tired. And there's just some nights I come home and I gotta go. I mean, I take a shower and I go straight to bed. And I know that sounds horrible, but just the way it is. So we got this weekend Atlanta, or Echo Park Speedway now is what it's called, in Hampton, Georgia. You know, I saw on Facebook this morning when I happened to glance over there. I said I was going to quit going over there again because it's just people, I can't stand it. And I've left a bunch of them groups I was in because there's always some smart aleck answer when somebody asks a question. Now, somebody made a comment about this being Chase's home track. And the first comment somebody put in there, he don't live in Atlanta or Hampton. I'm like, come on, people. That's not what it means. It means that's the closest track to him that they race at. So he considers it his home track. It's just, I'm going to park here because I can pull straight through. So it just gets on my nerves. Wait, and then some of the people over there in Pigeon Forge and Gatlinburg, as I said, I left a lot of them groups, and I'm getting ready to leave that Johnny Amusement group, or quit looking at it. One, I mean, he is a content creator that, I mean, I like. Okay, I don't know him, but I mean, from what I see, he's okay. He lost his channel, so he's having to start over again. I don't know what happened with his channel. I heard all kinds of rumors, so who knows what happened. Anyways, he's starting all over again, but he's got a big following on Facebook. If you want to follow, it's Johnny, Jonny Amusement. If you go to the Smokies and you want to follow a group, you can follow him. But anyway, somebody has purchased finally the old Smoky Mountain Opry building. See, before it kept saying it was going to be a Crayola thing. Well, that never came to pass. Now, I believe the Smoky Mountain Opry was probably the best show over there. It closed down and never opened back up after COVID. But now it's going to open back up, and hopefully it's going to be what it's supposed to be. I mean, I just don't get it. Why people don't want it to be that. I mean, Pigeon Forge started growing when Dollywood came in, and then when they built the Smoky Mountain Opry. I mean, come on now. I mean, I want it back as that. All right. Now, what else do I want to gripe about today? Do I want to gripe about Tim? I don't know. I know he did a cooking video. I saw that. I know he put up several yesterday. You know, it's toward the end of the month, so you'll start seeing him put up more videos. And I saw where somebody thinks he's got a job, and I don't know if he's got a job. I can't see him. I mean, I cannot see him working a job without sharing it. without letting something slip that he's working. And I believe we've got enough people that know others in that area that spy on him that could figure it out. So I don't really think he's working. Not yet. Unless he was working at the car wash. I mean, I could see him doing that for 4 hours a day. I just think that he's in this funk and he don't want to film. Now, when he was at the beach, I'm thinking, why can't you turn that camera around off of you and just let us see the beach and the water? Why do we have to see your face? And you probably wondering, well, why do we have to look at your face right now? Trust me, I hope my face is better than what I'm looking at, but that's just me. But I just don't get it. Why he just don't film the ocean? And then he had to do another one of them stupid Social Security videos. I mean, I know I could be wrong and he could strike it again. He could get another viral video with those things. And I know somebody in his comments said for him to go back to Social Security. But they say the same old thing. And I don't understand, other than the fact, why he wants everybody to take their Social Security at 62. Unless he just wants everybody to be like him. And why do you want everybody to be like you? I mean, I don't understand. Just go on. I mean, I never started watching Tim for Social Security videos. Why did I watch Tim? Because I was bored, I guess. And I wanted somebody to watch. And, I mean, I admit, I liked him when he was over there at Tight Pants Point. Alright, that alarm went off. I should have cut it off. I know, I forget. So that means it's 8 o'clock. Anyway, I just don't get why he wants to, why he keeps thinking it's going to strike. And I know my thing is about viral videos is they are the video that you least expect to go viral. I mean, that's the way I think it happens. I think anybody that has, I don't think Tim expected that video to go viral. He expected probably to get a few more views and pick up some subscribers, but I don't think he ever felt it would get 3 million views. And he would gain, he claimed he gained 20,000 subscribers overnight, but I don't think he gained that many, because if he did, I think that his channel would have been, until YouTube reviewed it, I think they would have shadow banned him, because YouTube don't like for you to grow that fast. But maybe that was a different time. I know now they don't want you to grow that fast for sure. I guess unless you're paying them. If you're paying them, then I guess it's okay. What else do I have to whine about? Because I feel like I am whining. I don't really have anything. Oh, well, I could talk about the Nancy Guthrie case. That was another thing that I guess I mentioned yesterday when I didn't put up the video, was about the lady I showed missing and they found her. I had no more posted that picture of her, and I posted because she was in South Carolina, to where I got a message that they found her. So you can find this lady in less than 24 hours after it hits national news that she's missing. But you can't find this lady out here in Arizona that is a prominent figure. I was trying to think of the right words to... Anyway, it just don't make any sense to me why they cannot find her. And the only thing I can come up with, and I know that I'm grasping at straws here, is that this is all part of a plan. A big picture that we just don't see. And I know that's a conspiracy theory Vicky coming out. And I'm really just saying it as entertainment. This is for entertainment purposes only. Just let your imagination run wild. I did see where that Brian, and I can't pronounce his last name, Enid from that one news. I can't think. I'll put it up here what news he works for. Anyway, he went down to Mexico. So he got into Mexico without all he had, I guess, was his driver's license, maybe. His, real driver's license, whatever they call them now, with the little star on it. Anyway, he got into Mexico and he got back. So he didn't have to have a passport. That's what I'm saying. He didn't have to have a passport as long as he had those driver's license. Because he said he just didn't grab his passport when he left. I think he lives on the East Coast. I don't know. Anyway, he went down there and nobody in that border town, whatever it is, really knew that much about this Guthrie person missing. So that was interesting. And this is on, I watched his video and then I watched Ashley Banfield's video. I also watched Megyn Kelly. Yeah, I know, I was upset. This was this morning when I got up at 4 o'clock. We had really bad fog. Now, it's lifted some now, but I kept getting messages all night long on my phone about fog. And I know there was some tornadoes yesterday up in Illinois, Indiana. I'm not sure of the damage or anything like that. But we're to that time of year, y'all. So if you live, I'd say pretty much anywhere from the Southern Plains to the Ohio Valley to Dixie Alley, East Coast, we're in tornado season. No, we're not in what is considered, the big month of May. But we're there. We're there, y'all. And a tornado can happen any time of year. You don't have to be in the middle of May to have one. So I hope everybody's staying weather aware. Stay weather aware. Check the SPC every day. Just like you would check anything else. Check and see what that SPC says. Make sure you're checking in on your whatever other app you use, whatever weather app you use. I check 3 or 4 because I don't trust just one. Oh, there's a price drop on something I'm watching on TikTok. Isn't that exciting? There's something. And speaking of TikTok, okay, we'll talk about Nomadic Fanatic right now. I have spent, not hours, but quite a bit of time trying to find what he says is on TikTok about that of people trying to get to his land where he's at, people getting stuck, and I can't find it. So if any of y'all know where this account is that he says is up there, y'all let me know. I'd like to see it. Not that I want to go see him, because y'all know, and I've said this over and over again, you don't go visit anybody on social media unless they specifically invite you. You don't just ride around where they live. I don't care if it is a public street. You just don't do it. It comes across as being creepy. That's all I'm saying. Maybe you don't find it creepy, but I do. And there's lots of other people besides me that find it creepy. Now, if they invite you to their house, like Tim has done in the past, what can you do? I mean, long time ago when I actually could comment on his videos, I said, you don't invite strangers to your house. You just don't do it. And sometimes, who you think might be innocent might not be. They may be putting on an act. You never know. I thought I'd throw that out there. All right, y'all. It's raining. I got to find my jacket here and go to work. So y'all have a great day. Have a great weekend. I'll try to do something else with my makeup this weekend for those of you that like those. I did do something different today, so maybe I'll do that tomorrow if I can talk Dave into letting me film before we go out. Because that's the problem I have, is that he wants to go at the crack of dawn. And I don't want to have to get up, because that means I have to get up earlier to film. So I'm going to tell him we're not leaving until 10 o'clock. That gives me time to film wherever we're going. So I'll talk to y'all later. Love you. Bye.